What's up, you guys? This is Zunigas, and today's video is kind of like an old video that I did of my car EDC. And this is basically like an update. I did that video about a year and a half ago. So as you guys can see, I'm inside my Ford Raptor. I love this truck. A little bit of updates on this truck. I bought some parts. I'm gonna show them to you as soon as they get here. I'm looking for some sponsors that can sponsor the vehicle. I found somebody that might be willing to sponsor, so I'm talking to them. I talked to you guys about the 4-inch lift kit from FabTech. I ditched that. I'm going a different route, something that can keep the capabilities of the Ford Raptor the way they are, but still lifting the truck a little bit in the front and in the back, that way I can fit 37s. Now let's get to the video. So these are the 10 things that I can't live without, that I don't leave my house without, that are always or most of the time in my truck. There's some things that I take in and out just for security reasons. I don't want to leave them in the truck, but all these things I have in my truck all the time. The first thing and the most important thing, and the first thing that I always put on as soon as I get into the truck, are a pair of sunglasses. And of course, as you guys know, we own Jade Black, our new sunglass company, and these are the pair of sunglasses that I have right now right here because I like them. They look cool, they look very modern, very nice. The quality of these things are amazing. They're polarized, and you guys have been asking, when are we launching Jade Black? Jade Black will launch January 26th at 10 a.m. So if you guys are interested, you can get a pair of these glasses for around $49. This is the best bang for your buck. You're getting good quality acetate, and then you're getting polarized lenses. For that, you would be paying $150 to $200 for a pair of Ray-Bans, and for ours you're only paying $49, which to me it's a steal. So if you guys are interested in getting a pair of Jade Blacks, all you have to do is head to our site, sign up to the email list. That way you guys can get an email as soon as the site opens. But remember, January 26th at 10 a.m. is when the site is launching. You will be able to have access to all the styles that we have. We're gonna have this style, of course. We're gonna have aviators, club masters. We're gonna have a round frame. So all these styles will be available at the same price. No sunglasses is gonna be a different price. All of them are gonna be exactly the same price, so you guys can check them out. I mean, you can get a pair of each and still be cheaper than a pair of Saint Laurent's or Gucci glasses. So Jade Black will be launching January 26th at 10 a.m. and that's the first thing that I always put on, is my pair of Jade Black. I put them on and head out. Without them, I can't drive. The glare drives me insane. So I always have a pair of sunglasses, and like I said, Jade Black is the one that I have here. Another thing that I have in my car always is a battery pack. I always carry one in my backpack, but just in case for whatever reason my wife takes it out, or Maria takes it out, or somebody takes it out of my backpack to use it and they forget to put it back in, I always have one in my car. And I have this one from Jackery. The reason that I like this one, this is a Jackery Bolt. This is only a 6,000 milliamp battery, but the reason that I like it is that it has both cables. It has lightning cable and a micro USB cable. Also has a flashlight in the front just in case you need it. It also has a USB port right there if you don't want to use any of these or whatever. So I love this little thing. It's small, compact, 6,000 milliamps. Another thing that I carry, and I actually carry 2 of these, is a flashlight. I carry this one, and I think you guys seen it from my last video. This is from Big Larry. The reason I like this one is because it's a LED light. It has two modes there, and then it has a red mode, a flashing mode, which I like that because this is magnetic right here, so I can stick it to the car or underneath the hood, whatever, you know. Especially if I want to work on the car, I can turn it on, stick it on the hood, and I can work. Or if for whatever reason I have an emergency and I need some type of red light, I can put this, you know, on the roadside and stick it to my car, and it's a pretty good flashlight. The other one that I carry is one of those Chinese branded flashlights. It was a cheap light, but it actually is very strong. It has different modes that you can slide up and slide back. Pretty big, but it's a good little flashlight, and it's very strong, and for the price that I paid for it, it's totally worth it. I think I paid about 20 bucks on eBay or something. All right, so the next thing that I have here is I always carry a little notebook. You guys know that I carry a notebook in my backpack to write ideas, whatever it is, for essentials, whatever. But I always carry a little notebook Okay, this one is from Right in the Rain. I love this one because it's an all-weather notebook, and on top of that you have a ruler back here. If it gets wet, if you're out and it's raining or whatever and you're running around with this notebook, you don't have to worry that your notes are going to be completely lost. So having a little notebook with you, I always, you know, have it to write an idea. Maybe I don't have my backpack with me, or I want to write, you know, a grocery list or write a number for somebody, whatever, you know, having a little notebook is good. And these are very inexpensive. They're well made in the US. They're waterproof, all weather, so totally worth it. And I always carry a pen, and no, it's not a $400 pen that I carry in my car. It's a regular big pen that works great with these notebooks, and they're cheap. If I lose it, if for whatever reason somebody takes it from my car, I can replace it, but I always have one. And I love the fact that the F-150 has little pen holders here, you know. The next thing that I always carry with me is a lighter, and I carry this Zippo lighter with this, is it the Thunder? Yeah, the Thunderbird insert. That way it is butane. I don't use lighter fluid, I use butane. It's cleaner, it doesn't smell as, you know, strong as lighter fluid, it doesn't leak. Now, I don't smoke, but I think it's always good to have a lighter with you. You never know why or for what you might need it, but if you're ever stranded out there and you're camping and you don't know how to start a fire, you have a lighter. So I always carry a lighter with me, and there's a perfect little spot for it right here. Another thing that I always carry with me, it is a pocket tool or a multi-tool. This one is a cheap one. I also found on eBay when I was looking for the flashlight. It's not a Leatherman or whatever. I wanted something cheap that I could carry and not worry if it got lost, but it's a cheap, let me put it this way, it's inexpensive, but it's not too cheap. It actually does a pretty good job at what it needs to do. It has some pliers, it has, you know, screwdrivers, knife, whatever else, a file, you know, bottle opener, saw, I mean everything that you need in a multi-tool. Good thing to have in your car just in case you need to fix something and you don't want to carry a huge toolbox. Then carry this. I mean, if you can carry a toolbox, carry a toolbox. I think that will be better. But if you don't want to carry one or you don't have the space, a little multi-tool is going to come in handy to fix little things here and there, or to cut your seatbelt for emergency reasons, whatever. Having a little multi-tool is a must. All right, another thing that I always carry in my car is a bottle of aspirin or Aleve or whatever, any type of painkiller I always carry in my car. Whatever, you never know. I mean, it's always good to have a painkiller with you, and I always carry one in my car. Another thing that I carry, and I already have 2 lightning cables here, but I carry a third one, and it's this one from Native Union. The reason I like this one is, first, it looks cool, it's durable, and the top of that, it's a lightning cable, and you remove this right here, and it makes it a micro USB cable as well. So if for whatever reason you're traveling with somebody that doesn't have an iPhone and they need to charge your phone, there's a good little thing. On top of that, my daughter has a little tablet that she uses, but it's not an iPad. It's one of those Fire tablets from Amazon. So if I need to charge it, I use this cable to charge it, and I can still use this one for whatever reason. If there's more people, you know, in the back or whatever that need a lightning cable, it's good to have. And finally, the final thing that I have here, and this is one of the things that I tell you that I don't always leave it in the car. I always put it in and out. Also, I do have a safe in the car, somewhere in the car. I'm not gonna show it to you guys. I have a safe in the car where I lock it every time I come in, but it's also easy access for me to open it quickly and be able to draw if I need to. And it's my 1911. I love my 1911. It's big enough, and you know, for me to hold it and feel comfortable. It's heavy enough for me to shoot and not have too much of a recoil. You know, I wish I could be able to carry it more, but I can't. It's just too heavy for me to carry. So it has become my go-to car gun. I carry it with me. I put it in the safe every time I come in, and I always have it with me. So this is kind of like a backup that I have here in my car, just in case, you know, my wife stays in the car when I'm pumping gas or whatever, and she ever needs it or whatever, she knows where to access it and where to get it and use it if she needs to use it. So yeah, these are the 10 things that I always carry in my car and that I cannot leave basically the driveway with. I can't live without them. It's something that I always have with me, and I always make sure I have them. These are my car EDC. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your car EDC, and if you enjoyed this video and you want more videos like this, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Also, remember, Jade Black is launching January 26th at 10 a.m. so head over there, click the link down below, sign up to the email list. That way you guys can get a notification when the site launches, and And if you guys are pro members, you will have 24-hour access to it before it launches. That way you can get in there and start buying some Jade Black. Thank you for watching, guys. Remember to comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.